Hey everyone, these guys really want to go outside right now, but we have some work to do, so we're going to stay and well, they have some playing to do. We're going to be in the workshop today. We're going to show you how to make a really simple bat house. We got this neat book from Bat Conservation International, and bats are really important. They eat a lot of bugs, and I want to dispel some of the notions. People think that they're dangerous or something. They're not. And a bat house is a really simple way for your kids to learn about this. You basically take a 2x4 piece of plywood, we cut it a couple times, and we make one. Really simple. Even I can do it. So, Midgie and I are going to make this while they play.
Bats are not vampires.
They're not at all. They're very beneficial. They like very specific structures. So
and mosquitoes.
And they love mosquitoes. And what's not to like about anyone that eats mosquitoes?
Do you eat mosquitoes?
No, not on purpose.
Do you eat mosquitoes? They eat each other.
What are you doing? Huh? Alright, here we go.
Are you getting dressed for the show?
No, I'm going to show you a premium item.
A what?
Now, you all know the Eric outfit is a black-headed sweatshirt, but did you know...
Black-headed sweatshirt?
Black-hooded... But you can get custom GardenFork and Real Green shirts and sweaters and all sorts of stuff on our site. There's a link at the top, and you just click on it. We make a little bit of money, okay? A little bit, not much. But you can customize this. I got a black with the white writing. I like that. And also do you guys watch Real World Green, which is our...
I do.
She does? It's our other video show. It's practical tips for green living. It's green for the tool belt crowd. So for your bat house, you're going to want to go to a lumber yard and get outdoor plywood. At the home improvement stores, you can buy a pre-cut 2-foot by 4-foot piece of outdoor plywood. This is called CDX plywood. Or you can take a 4x8 sheet and cut it down if you know how to do that. But the beauty of this thing, with these instructions from Bat Conservation International, is we make a couple cuts in this and we build a bat house really simple. You can actually bring the cutting instructions to the lumber yard and they will cut this for you. They might charge you $1.
That's what I'd do.
But,
$1.
You want to patronize your local lumber yard and ask them to cut it for you if you like. What is this? What is this?
A brand new ball from the ball box, Midgie. You got that yourself.
We have a box of tennis balls we bought on eBay, and Midgie knows where they are. Always wear eye protection and some ear protection.
You're not going to get a date like that.
Now, bats like things, they like warmth, and so to make the bat house warm, we paint it dark. And the bat conservation guys suggest staining the interior of your bat house with a dark outdoor stain. So that's what I did. We rarely have this organized, but I already have some pre-cut pieces, and I stained the interior with a dark outdoor stain. These are lines that I scratched into the plywood. The plywood is really smooth, and when bats, they need something to grab onto when they're going to climb up into their bat house. So you can either take a sharp knife, an X-Acto blade, utility knife, and scratch lines into this. What you can also do is use wire mesh from a window screen, and I think that works better, so that's what we're going to do here. I scratched these in to show you all, if you don't want to do the window mesh, you can do this. Bats like a waterproof, windproof, draftproof home. They like little spaces, and they like it to be waterproof, which is why they like your attic, because they wedge themselves up in the corners of the attic. So we're going to use caulk to waterproof it, and we're going to use screws to make it all tight. And by the way, we learned this already, but use caulk that is paintable, because we're going to paint this afterward. And you'll see why later. Get yourself a nice caulk gun. This was like $9. You use this, this to cut the tip. Well, ideally you cut the tip. Well, I don't know why that's maybe I need a new caulk gun.
Use your teeth.
I think I need a new caulk gun. So
I'm sorry, this is what's going on underneath me.
We have a top and two sides, like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay in a bead of caulk.
You can use your cake decorating skills for this.
Yeah. So this goes on here. We put the top on. Some of the caulk is going to squeeze out of here, but that's okay. You see how it comes out right here?
Delicious.
That's okay. So we've got the 1x2s screwed into the back of it. And again, you could score the whole back of it with a sharp, like a utility knife or something. But what I did was I had some mosquito screening laying around, and so I cut it just to fit inside here. Oh, by the way, you don't want to wear nice clothes.
You're not.
By the way, you don't want to wear nice clothes when you do this because the caulk can get over everything. And just a towel, a rag with a little water on it will clean it up off your hands and off your tools, whatever. So now we're going to put on the two front pieces. We put a top on, and then there's a 1/2 inch gap for some ventilation.
Oh.
And then this one goes here.
So it shouldn't come down to the bottom here?
Well, I just made a mistake in measuring and cutting, so.
It should come down to the bottom.
No, well, ideally the 1x2s don't jut out, but that's more a craftsmanship, carpentry question. It's not, the bats aren't going to look at that and say, oh, it wasn't made very well.
I'm not moving into that
I'm not moving into the Eric house. My father-in-law would make it precise, but
Eric did not.
I measured very quickly. So, okay. Oh, I forgot, we got to caulk again. Always caulk. And you want to caulk these joints too.
To keep the water out.
We're keeping water out. All right. So there you go. You've completed the caulking and screwing here. You can see, especially on the top, there's a lot of caulk has oozed out here, and that's okay. You can take a rag and just wipe this. We're making a waterproof house for bats. Bats like it warm and waterproof, and they like it high up. If you put this like 6 or 8 feet up on a wall, it's not going to work.
How high?
I would say at least 12 or 15 feet up in the air. We need to paint the exterior of this, and we're going to paint it black. If you live in the southern states, you want to paint this a gray or even a white, depending on how hot it gets in your area. Here is your completed bat house. Been painted black on the outside. This is an outdoor rated latex paint that I used. Also, as an option, you can put a little roof on the top, and that's what I did to help further keep water out of it. You can notice here some little weirdness right here. That's because I didn't use paintable caulk. I just had some bathtub caulk, which didn't work. But again, the whole thing is black. The screen has been trimmed. We have our nice air gap. This can go up. If you build 2 of these and put them back to back like this with another 1x2 in here, you've got a 3-chamber bat house. All right, so there you go. Come to our site, green-house.tv, to learn how to do this and other cool stuff. Watch Real World Green as well, our new show. Buy our t-shirts.
Get a sweatshirt.
Get a sweatshirt. We make a couple bucks, but we gotta make a couple bucks somehow. But
feed the dogs.
This is good for kids. Learn about bats. Bats are good for us.
Love bats.
We love bats. They're really neat to watch. So, make it a great day.
Dusk.
I'll see you later.
Dusk is best.
Dusk is best for Dad. Yeah. Dusk.
Not Dad. Bats.
I can't talk anymore.
Pressure.
It's the pressure of making the show.